gonna make a little devil in the bottom corner. He's probably his own hero he doesn't realize. Beat on the deck. Loud step taking, so just to hit the thing to jump again? That's a little awkward. So you have to hit it first and then jump again. Kinda throws you off a little bit. Okay, that's pretty damn cool. Hey, Shadow. Not too bad, and yeah, this is my first time. I heard it was a bit of a challenge for a game. I'm probably gonna lose a lot. The whole jumping mechanic's kind of weird. It's neat, but it's weird. Yeah, I get that Ninja Gaiden feeling too. Well, I mean, minus the special jumps. Ninja Gaiden had its own type of weird jump. Oh, shit, that one had items in it. My first monster. The shit was that? Couldn't see it. It kind of picked up these guys with green. Okay, fireballs are not destroyable. I'm guessing specific trophies are kind of like don't get hit or don't fall or something. Ain't that nuts? Not yet. The tune's catchy. You wall slide? No. Oh. What a flashy ass door. Messenger. It kind of looks like a shop to me, buddy. That was way too much text for one dialogue box. Climbing cloud. Oh, cool. Press against walls while airborne and stick to them. Shield, arm, guards, make you more resilient. How are your actions letting you destroy enemy projectiles? Oh, mine. Oh, and I have no more points. Just go to the cabinet. That's why John Gayden invented them decades ago. Never mind. Just an acknowledgement I needed to get out of the way. Yeah, I don't get it, some will. Okay, that shit's funny. Okay, to play some time. It was just a servant who didn't know how to read. The day came where his master asked him to read something for her, to which he replied, "I'm sorry, my lady, I can't read." That reply immediately got him fired. So he went into the streets looking for a tea house to relax and accept the bad news. When he couldn't find any, he reckoned he probably wasn't the only one to wish there was a tea house in his small town, so he opened up his own. It really picked up, so he built many more and became rich in the process. One day, his accountant asked him to review a piece of a document, to which he replied he didn't know how to read. The accountant, who couldn't believe his ears, said, "You became a millionaire without knowing how to read. Just imagine where you would be if you could read." "Well, I know exactly where I would be," the rich man replied. "I'd be a servant." "Yeah. What? I don't see how that applies to my adventure." "It doesn't. You asked for a story. More like the long version of When Life Gives You Lemons." "Alright. You don't seem to appreciate me sharing my clever material for your next party. I suggest you move along." I like him. Haha. So, what were we gonna ask? Does this game save, or... Oh neat, you can just hold down the... Okay, so walking into the door is your form of saving. Cool. That wall looks weird. Ah, now I can destroy it projectile. What? Oh shit, they respawn. Oh, I stuck to the wall. Beaches. Shit. Thought I was gonna make that. Apparently I was not. I lost 3 health bars from it. Oh, no, but... Yeah, okay, I seen the saving now. Luckily not instant death with Spike. Pretty close. Yeah, I see that. But again, like you said, at least it's not instant death. Instant death sucks. Oh, cool. Okay, I was worried about going in the water, but I seen the things going down into it. The only reason I took a chance. You have an air level? Yeah, it is really neat. I don't see an oxygen level. I don't know if I can jump over that. But maybe. Yeah, I'm not gonna take a chance. Not worth it. I can just get over here this way. I guess one in each of the beginning should work. Might have been a waste. I got extra health, I guess. And I'm already at empty. I just wanted to try. Good for situations, I guess. Oh. You did not make it. My damn gem is good for leveling these things. Yeah, leveling things up. Didn't really need that. No. Hey, Frosty. An instant death hit. Oh. I think I bought this a couple years ago. Like, no wait, not even just a couple years ago. I think I bought it way before the PS5 came out. It was on like, it was like a really big discount or something. I was like, that looks cool, and I never ended up playing it. He says he keeps it dead. Okay, so he's taking my money. Oh yeah, I think it was free on one of the digital stores. Oh, he's gone. Okay, good. He's taking my money. Death, yeah. Does it get worse over time, or is it usually the same every time? Ah. Oh shit. Maybe I shouldn't have came this way. Collectible maybe? Thanks. Not on purpose. I seen a broken rock and broke it. Smashed instead of collecting. I can tell you that finding them all is optional. It's the kind of adventure that likes to go with the extra challenge. You'll want to keep an eye for hidden power. Good. You may not unlock an overpowered upgrade. Anyway, I'll be the shop. Well, is there a way to downward swipe? These rocks are right here and they're driving me nuts. waiting for the catch. Oh, okay. Okay, that's good. Good enough.
What are you selling?
You dispatch 40-40. Figures. I love the shopkeeper. He's pretty awesome. Figure this is where I get my ass beat. That's kind of a cool way to fight a boss. Okay, I'm getting the same vibes as like playing a Mega Man game or the other Ninja Gaiden games with the audio. The music is really, it's really, it's actiony and soothing all at the same time. So the short of it, that four-headed monster who would have killed you earlier if that cooler-than-you hero hadn't intervened. That's the dude. He brought his armies to the human realm many centuries ago and destroyed their stronghold forces, forcing them to retreat into hiding. And he's been sitting on their throne ever since. You mean this is all that's left of the human legacy? For what it's worth, I was hungry. No way. I will go and take down that demon right now. You would be the first to try. You have to stand by with an evil monster and gloats over my people's misery. You're still too weak to consider taking on even the second in command. Good. But you can't even make it to the entrance without falling into the pit. Watch me. I will. Story time. Yeah, good stories to share. Of course, here's one for you. Once was a prince looking for a suitable husband. Princess looking for a suitable husband. He sent an invitation to all the neighboring princes, stating that the main trait she was looking for was sensitivity. Contenders came and went, attempting to pass her test. You will be my guest tonight, the princess would explain. All I need to do is sleep on that pile of mattresses. Next morning, she would ask them how their night was, and the best sleep of my life. Each would reply, confident they had proven that they didn't fear the dark, or that they could easily be guessed, or easy guessed. All promptly dismissed. One day, an especially sensitive princess couldn't sleep at all. What was up with that pile of mattresses? And it was comfortable enough. When I laid on it, it was like I had a fork stuck in my kidney. Got married the next day. Well, everyone knows that story. There was a key underneath the pile, so that someone who's extremely sensitive wouldn't be able to sleep. Yes. Have you ever heard of what happened after? The first few weeks, everything was amazing. The prince would always complain. Just the guy she had. When the soup wasn't too hot, it's the culinary that was too cold. When the music wasn't too loud, the paintings were uninspired. And the clothes weren't itchy. The poems were predictable. Until one day, just like that, it dawned on the princess that she was in a toxic relationship. Not only was her husband a drag, she voluntarily picked him for exactly that reason. It dawned on her just like that. Now this whole love story was nothing more than two people whose dysfunctions matched like puzzle pieces. Incredibly humble by regal standards, she realized that she was the only constant in all of her problems. Delved into personal growth, then got a divorce. She lived happily ever after. The end. Oh God. Hey Charbert. This game is called The Messenger. It's kind of like old school Ninja Gaiden. with a few more tricks and quirks. You can buy skills at the shop, but the stories in it from the NPC is hilarious. And I think you can get it on like everything: PC, Switch, PlayStation, Xbox. Maybe even phone, but I don't know that for sure. What the hell? Oh, I was supposed to go down. My bad. He did say I bet you wouldn't even make it over the first hole. He was right. The game's been out for quite some time now, honestly. And it does go on sale quite often, too. So you fear the dead and you somehow ended up in the catacombs. I gotta get it. Tell him while trying to repair the temple ruins above. Instantly paralyzed by all of this morbid. Oh, thanks for snapping me out of it. It's a little tricky if you haven't had much experience with like things like the old Ninja Gaiden and retro games and stuff. But at the same time, I know it's probably gonna get harder. A lot harder. But it's fun. It's when things mess up, you know it was you and not the game. The controls well enough. I'm gonna have to make that candle respawn. If I can. It's not. Oh shit! What it is? I'm going up. Ooh, lots of money. You live full and multiply. Okay. I think you would appreciate the humor in this game, Tara. For those who on Twitch who think I'm talking to the boogeyman, Tara's on YouTube. Talking through the multi-chat. Should have picked up Bloodstained Curse of the Moon too. You know what, Frosty? Totally forgot about that game. I actually already have it. Not a boss. tunes are so catchy in this. Now, this is one thing you won't see in the old games. Swimming. Unless it was like Ninja Turtles. I'm sure most people who remember Ninja Turtle swimming dread that. I don't know if underwater dash is really necessary. Oh yeah? I played it like twice since we got that collection. And I made it to the level just after you beat the Technodrome. And then I died. That was the second time. The first time I didn't make it much further after the water level because I didn't have much health left. Oh shit. Yeah, that takes a lot of health. Well, not only is the hit detection off on it really badly with the vines, rushing because of the timer doesn't help. Ooh, help, buddy. All of that money. Oh yeah. But I mean, Battletoads is more of a just remember where the ramps are. And a lot of people didn't know, especially kids growing up, because we always thought we had to hit the jump button when you get to the ramps on the scooters. And you end up finding out later on that you don't hit nothing, you just run into the scooters, or you run into the ramps without pushing anything and you get your full jump on it. I think that's what threw a lot of people through a loop. The harder levels in Battletoads was more the surfboards and planes. I had more trouble on the surfboard. which I actually think comes after the snakes. I wonder if that wall's instant death. I'm gonna agree with Shadow. Every time I hear the music go muffled underwater, I think it's kind of neat. And instant death. My stupid. Yeah, he's gonna take half my monies. Was it right before? Okay. Well, either way, I had a harder time with the surfing than the snakes. The last time I played through the Battletoads game is... Geez, I think it was early Switch 1 like the beginning of Switch 1. That's around the time when I played it last. Come to think of it, I've beaten the NES Battletoads multiple times, but I don't know if I've ever taken the time to go through the Super Nintendo one. Which is basically a closer representation to the arcade version. Oh my god, this guy's a dick. No! Ghosts and Goblins. Back in the day, I've beaten all three of them. No, we shouldn't say all three. There's more than three, but I did the NES game, the Super Nintendo game, and the Genesis one. I never did the Master System or any of the handheld ones or PC ones. Oh shit! Oh no, he's just spawning. Oh, of course he's spawning these. But the bitch about the Ghost and Goblin games is that they have to be beaten twice. Yeah, no, it's not just super. You had to do it with both. Because you needed a special item that only showed up on the second time through. You get the true ending, is what they call it. The gold armor, wasn't it? It was like a key item. And I think you had to have a specific weapon. Oh shit. Ah. Sucker. Oh yeah, you can duck. How bad. Here I'm sitting here thinking, how am I going to get through that little hole? That little hole was only for throwing stars at him, I think. Oh shit! Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Okay, thankfully that didn't last long. You bugger. I'm starting to get used to the jump command in this. You gotta attack the thing in the air. Like after you jump in the air, you attack anything you can, and then you hit jump. It's just the process. For some reason, it keeps throwing me off. You know, I considered multiple times, because it does come on sale sometimes, of buying that remake to Blues and Ghosts. At the same time, I'm sitting there thinking, do I want to put myself through that again? Because I hear the remake's even harder. That and that remake to Act 3. Yeah, darkness. That's what I keep hearing. Like, people are like, it's brutal, or even compared to the other ones. Is the Act Raiser remake anyone faithful at all? Like, is all the little village building and shit in it still there? Okay, so they do screw with it then. Oh Jesus! And the dialogue was always so long in that game. Although that might have been a lot to do with how slow it went. We do battles in the village in that view. Heroes you control and build defense. Oh. Yeah, Frosty, I don't doubt that. But, damn. So they take some extra liberties with that one, do they? Because, I mean, it was just, to me, it was just basic. Do what the villagers needed to do. And then go down and do an action scene. Now it sounds kind of like a hassle. Uh-oh. Never mind. I was wrong. I thought that was a breakable wall over there. Yeah, sell it. Interesting. Sounds a little bit shitty. Yeah, I might do that. How'd the Demon Lord go? Did you manage to save the world and restore your people's honor? It's not fair. The bridge was in shambles. Well, you wouldn't have much of an adventure if you faced off against the big villain right away, would we? Hey, you made it to the catacombs. Okay, anything I should know? Not really, it's pretty standard stuff. Skeletons and bats. Oh, and evil wizards too? You bet. A necromancer even took over. Spooky. Cliched. I suggest you get this area out of the way. There are more original ones lined up. What do you do here? I study magic. Excuse me? Not really. Why not? Because you're not ready. Ready for what? For magic. Come on. Just ask. No, but I meant, believe me, learning magic is a lot harder than following a conversation. Do you have any stories to share? Oh god, not another one. Of course, here's one for you. There once was a poor old lady who had nothing in life, save for a small shack, pear tree. Her name was Madam Misery. Her whole family ate misery. Sometimes there wasn't even enough misery to go around. One day, she was visited by a traveling beggar who asked whether she had any food to spare. She didn't, but her heart was big as her situation was unfortunate. So she served the beggar a few clumps out of the tasteless broth he had simmered, then invited him in to help himself to a few pears. The beggar removed his cloak, revealing himself as a deity. He was disguised as a beggar to see whether there were any kindness left in the world. Touched by Madam Misery's generosity, he offered to grant her a wish. Thinking yes, she didn't want anything, and it's immoral about living frugally. No. This is good. Let me continue. He mentioned a lot of people were stealing her fruits, which jeopardized her chance to eat every day. Her wish was simply enchantment on her pear tree, but then it would trap anyone who stole from it until she decided to free them. The divine visitor granted the wish and took his leave. Time went by and she scolded many thieves, but soon realized that most of them were starving children. She decided to take it upon herself to feed and educate. Soon became the pillar of a thriving new generation. Ever happy and generous, Madame Misery got so old that her face looked like an elephant's knee. Then one day, death came for her. Death, following the protocol, inquired about her last request. I would like to eat one last pear from my tree, she said. Would you be kind enough to grab one for me? Death climbed into the tree to grab a pear, getting trapped in the process. The old lady decided to never let Death out of the trap, and since then, there has been misery in the world. The end. Right? What's the moral? Being selfless justifies being selfish later? Generosity begets misery? I don't know. It's a fairy tale for kids. I just thought the idea of death trapped in a pear tree was interesting. Oh my god. Oh, my eyes watered from that one. I believe you've reached the necromancer's doorstep. Any advice? Very little is known about this villain. Okay, so no advice. Dodging anything that looks like evil magic would be a good start. Oh, great help. Well, I also recommend looking at my inventory for any useful upgrades. I really appreciate all the support. Look, the necromancer is a newcomer. All we know for sure now is that he plans to take over the world with his undead army. All we know? Sorry, I mean all I know. Totally on my own here. Oh. Yes I did, Frosty. Jeez, I got that way back. I don't even know if I got that one on sale. I think I just bought that one. I had it back when you were playing it, I know that. Kind of why I started playing them, because I ended up with all those collections. Alright, let's go get our ass beat by a boss. You know bosses are just gonna whoop us. The first one would have kicked my ass if I wouldn't have noticed that he was like bears in when he threw his knees at me. I think I bought all the other ones on sale, but not the DS one for the Castlevanias. Army of Undead, everyone will soon fear the mighty Roxton. What now? Yeah, the visitor. No time for visitors. Well, he seems to have time for you. Oh great. Just when you think you get to play with your evil lab. I have to remind you who's in charge here. Say something threatening. You try not to embarrass us like you did last time. Oh, I've been practicing. Watch this. No, I just can't. No. This game's gonna be the end of me. Who dares enter my lair? Oh, is that the messenger? Looks like it. What do we do? Steal the scroll, of course? Good plan. Yeah, I'm not that short, Frosty. Jesus, I'm not short looking compared to you. But we all can't be giant trolls. On guard, face the mighty might of Roxton. Great. Yeah. shit, I hit again. When he goes up and you knock him down, then... Oh shit! I'm gonna do that. Yeah. So gonna die. Oh shit. Okay, that didn't do too bad. And get the hang of it a little more. The little demon disappeared. Ah. Is it just me, or does he kind of remind me of something that would have been in Shovel Knight? Dungeon Brawler. It's over. This evil thing is clearly not working out for us, no matter how many skulls we slap into ourselves. Any suggestions then? I'm listening. I don't know. Just something else. What? Introspection would be a good start. What has all this brought us, really? Ridiculous. I'm sticking to evil. Oh yeah? How are you going to accomplish anything if I'm not carrying you? Well, I could. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. It's settled then. Carry on, Messenger. We promise not to cause the world any harm. There was another game I actually considered starting tonight. I ended up not doing it because I knew it would be a lot harder than this one. I wanted something fun, somewhat challenging, but not like pull your hair out challenging. And everything I hear about it, I'm just like, that's not... Ah! What was that called again? The one I got all the DLC for with, on the Castlevania DLC with. Something Cells. Dead Cells. just wasn't sure, you know, like how, like, I'm not saying I knew how long this game is either, to be honest. But I figured with all the DLC that you can get with Dead Cells, it would be a lot longer than this. Doing shorty games till October. Yeah. The style of game it is can make it longer. That's basically what I'm getting at. Just didn't want to take any chances. Yeah. I remember Rogue Legacy. The key thing next. That's up, incoming damage. I know the disc I have for it has, like, all of this DLC. And truth be told, Frosty, I think the only roguelike I've ever actually played, unless you can name me one that I haven't, because you probably might remember that, was Rogue Legacy. And that was a game you got me to play a long time ago. Well, not got me to, but, you know, you suggested it. That was way before streaming. Bamboo Creek. That must be a sight for sore eyes after your trek in the catacombs. It sure is. Do make the best of it. This place is as close to a day off as you're gonna get on this adventure. I'll try. I just didn't know something so cheerful existed. I guess that says more about your mindset than anybody in the world. About the world. What are these crystals I'm collecting? So you're a touch the unidentified magic object first and ask questions later kind of guy. They're time shards. I can use them to augment your abilities. How does that work? Exactly the way you've been doing it so far. You select what you want and you give me the required amount of shards so I can do my thing. I mean, the spell itself, it's complicated. I'm curious. I'm busy. I want to play that Dead Cells someday. And I want to play the other one, but I want that to be with you, because it's co-op. Well, it's co-op now. That PS5 game. It's like a bullet hell, but 3D and rogue, because if you die, you start at the beginning again. Okay, story time. Returnal, yeah, that's the one. Of course I do, but now is not the time. Why not? We're in Bamboo Creek. This is as sunny as it gets in this here cursed world. So I suggest you take the opportunity to play outside. Bye now. What a day. Hades is great. Enter the Gungeon is great. Binding of Isaac is great. Hard Stop. I do have Enter the Gungeon, I think, and Binding of Isaac, but I don't have Hades. I did see Hades, and it's something I was interested in at one time. Just never played it. Or never bought it. Because they played. Why does that switch let you back through? Oh no, these are basically Medusa heads, aren't they? Okay, well that was an interesting mechanic. Shit. What the hell's with this dude? Where'd he go? I can't tell which is the right way. Okay, hang on a second. Alright. Fathead Medusas. Or fat Medusa heads. Yeah. Pretty much. That's a big move there. Oh yeah? I thought that was going to be one of those stupid STEM levels. Not STEM levels, but... I never got the email for that one. Damn it, I needed 8 more. There we go. As much as an extra health and key thing would be, there's 2 defense for the next goal, but it's also the most expensive one there. Then oh, it's not the head that you gotta hit, it's the little, like, belly button. Not bad. Yeah, no, I did that too. I figured I could just reinstall it when we want. 50-50 chance we get to it. But if nothing else, at least we did finish. Yeah, exactly. One of these days, it's gonna be such a long trek to redo that game. I was thinking about the whole EP01 thing. I want to do it, but at the same time I dread it. Oh, fun. I need some serious fucking help. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. I wonder, you know, I haven't heard anything more back about, speaking of Neo 1, the new Neo that they were showing. You. Oh yeah. Definitely could be interesting. I don't even know why I'm trying for these collectible things. I'm not really trying for them, that's the thing. It's just if I see it, it's hard to turn away from it. Yeah, gamer brain went out, definitely. What the hell? Wait a minute. Is this? I think this is the way I would have went if I went the right way the first time. For that item. You broke the upgrade. The dude took all your damn money. So I guess the boss is up next. Boss in Bamboo Creek. That's a good one. Well, with the layout, you know, perfectly centered gate, symmetrical lanterns, no scrolling. I just thought, perfectly free to hallucinate patterns and try to make sense of them. But I believe I told you this place was like your day off. No? Well, would you fight a boss on your day off? Exactly. There's so gonna be a boss in there. They should make. They should have called Octopath 3 the quest for more sub jobs. back. Oh, neat. That power-up does really work well. Ah. Yeah, you're probably right about that. Oh my god, there really wasn't a boss. That guy was telling the truth. It was his vacation level. The more and the more I see about this game, I'm amused with this damn game. I really am. I fell in a pit. That you did. That gap is way too wide. There's no way I can make the jump. This reminds me of a story. A long time ago, warriors of the Squirrel Clan invented a way to soar through the sky, touching on a freedom humans could only seldom dream of. Some would mistake them for gods. Incredible. Yeah, whatever. Here's a wingsuit. What the fuck? Oh, man. Hold X while airborne to glide to flew. We got enough money for your shit yet. Welcome to the hollowing grotto. Do people live here? Some cave-dwelling creatures used to. A long time ago. They built structures from the streams of emerald running through the rocks, and believed the wind was the breath of the god. Anything I should know? Not really, other than it's gliding time. That wingsuit I gave you? Yeah? Sorry, I don't have enough contextual data. I meant to say something that makes sense regardless of whether you had already used the wingsuit to ride the windows. You're being awkward now. What's wrong with you? I gave you something that virtually lets you fly. I'd rather stay here and chat. Thanks for the wingsuit. You bet. Don't forget to try it out by pressing and holding X while airborne. Why was it free and not the other upgrades? Because it was mandatory to your progression. You can't save the world if you're stuck in a pit. Well, there'd be more freebies. Will there be more freebies in the future? There's only one way to find out, isn't there? What do you mean? I mean, you should carry on with your quest, while letting your heart know for sure that this here cursed world and its inhabitants have a lot of surprises left in store. Oh boy, here we go. Many stories to share. Of course, here's one for you. There once was a king who had a pretty rough time managing his emotions, experiencing nothing but extremes. He would always feel either too excited or too depressed, which caused him to never get anything done. Just as he was about to lose all hope getting his life together and be a viable ruler of his people, he was visited by a traveling relic hunter. To rid the king of his woes, the relic hunter gave him a magic ring, promising to make him sad, then sad when he is happy, happy when he is sad. It worked like a literal charm. The kingdom became very prosperous as a result. When the king passed away, the castle's wizard promptly grabbed the ring to finally try and understand the source of its power. As it turned out, the ring wasn't magic at all. how could a non-magic ring make you sad when you're happy, and happy when you're sad? Any guess? Not really. It had a small inscription that read, "This too shall pass." Whoa, that's deep. It's more than deep. It just gave you the cure for anxiety. Through a fairy tale. Thanks, shopkeeper. Hey now, don't push it. What the hell? Oh. Okay, wingsuit for the win. In a 2D platformer. That looked like a cave entrance of some sort. Yeah. Oh, damn. Shit. That's quite the situation to throw you in, like, right away. After getting the wingsuit if you want the little item. Make sure I re-get all this other crap because you gotta feed the stupid coin monster. Who, by the way, if you haven't noticed, insults you every time. I just haven't been reading his stupid insulting comments. Oh, really? If all else fails, you could try jumping. Wasn't... Kinda had it. But then I get like, I don't mind getting hit the once because you can survive the one hit. Okay. That's what that other one was there. Shit. That was my bad. I get it. I know what I'm supposed to do there, just... But I still got my coin, right? That's all I care about right now. Yeah, good. Oh, I almost got the last one. Avoid spike. Hey. New shit, gremlin. Okay, not like it did anything good, but I got them all. I just can't get through that yet. Ah! What the hell? I got a clip to a wall when I was by the spike. wall climbing thing really screws me sometimes. That looks not tempting. You know, whether you can kiss my butt. Oh, I wonder. Shit. Things that attack. Please. There we go. Oh, yeah. Now I can get the wing attack. The wing attack. It's sad because I can get that too. Reduces his fine by saving your life. 50%. Yeah, no. I'd rather just have the upgrade. Really hope you're up for a challenge. Why? Because something big is up next. So let's just say you're about to fight something. Understand. Best defense is a good defense. Good. Wish I could tell you. Anyway, 3 questions are out. Carry on. Since when are there 3 questions? 3 questions. Hey, that's 4 now. Oh. I get it now. What? Oh, he got 3 hits. What a douche monkey. Ah. When I hit it, it bounced me up through him. Definitely give them credit for how their boss fights work. Like, thanks for destroying my golem. Well, you attacked first. What are you talking about? I've been digging through these caverns for centuries. You just randomly engaged. No way. Hey. No way. You know what? Fair enough. Yeah, you could have thought it was a friend. I guess my survival instincts kicked in a little too fast. Talk about another becoming friend. I understand. It's all good. Look, I'm sorry I destroyed your goal, guy. Don't worry about it. I mean it. I'm sorry. It's alright. Honest mistake. How do we get out of here? I'll just admit a win for you. Good luck on your quest. Mushrooms. Yeah, I shouldn't do this, and it's probably going to get me killed, but look, it's off. Nope, maybe I was wrong. It is. Okay. Magic seashell. Follow the leaf. I got a seashell. It's very shelly. Now I can save up for the defense one's the $1,000 one. Not really worried about that one, honestly. But checkpoints will restore your defense up to your tiger. This one's defense. So instead of saving 550, I should save up 1,000 and just get that. Welcome to the marsh, said no one ever. Yeah, this place is eerie. Tell me about it. I once had to look through the mud for an artifact. I gave up pretty quickly. What happened to this area? Legend says it used to be ruled by a monstrosity called Primal Fear, until a brave monk defeated it. Both were very mighty indeed, but with its final breath, the Primal Fear cursed the monk forever. Cursed him. Legend also says that the monk still roams the marshes to this day, turning any trespasser into fungi. Oh great. No one knows whether any of it's true, but yeah, I pick up that pace car rate. I still can't believe you defeated the Emerald Golem. Did you get a chance to understand its motives? That thing wasn't evil. It was just digging away. But all these messengers that were killed, all the misunderstandings. Whoa. What do you want? Do you have any stories to share? Of course, here's one for you. There was once a messenger who kept asking for stories, even though he was supposed to move on with his very important quest. He just couldn't get enough. Shopkeeper living in the avoidance time was connected to all eras, and so at first was happy to share the myths and legends encountered over decades of travel. Alas, the messenger never seemed to appreciate morals or takeaways, so the shopkeeper decided to be done with the story. Yeah. No way. I like your story. I like your stories. Come on. Maybe later. We'll see. Shit. That was an accident. course, when I want to do it. Whatever, still got the going. Oh well, like I said, I still got the going. Nope. This is probably gonna get my ass killed. Really? Didn't know he could break the hat. I'm gonna get some help, guys. Not even close. 3 points off of a quarter of the price I need for it. Be careful, there's a sense of falling up ahead. Fallen? How we call messengers whose quest come to a tragic end. Power corrupted by demon men. Why are you so serious all of a sudden? Because it doesn't get more serious than rogue messengers about to unleash on you. And with these stories about a monk, if it really is that one monk, what are you talking about? How about you meeting your match? Good luck. Seems I have an intruder. You need to get out of here. This is filled with monsters. Oh, did my quill shroom scare you? Well, it's true. Don't like my army? It's a shame, really, since you're about to join it. Wait, my scroll. No, impossible. Even if we're queen and receive a curse of quills. Okay. He's kind of into it. Yeah, I believe it too. You got whip and everything. Shit. If anyone asked him. Oh, Those plants get me at that one section. Oh, you can't climb that wall? That explains a lot. God damn it. Ooh. Now wait a second. Who do you think you are? Quibble. Quibble. Your name makes no sense. Why have I never seen you before? I was exiled a long time ago, and I got cursed along with my messenger. That voice, are you? Out of here, you bet. See ya, sucker. Mmm. Alright. That's it for me tonight. Have a good night. Back again tomorrow. Later. Night all.